animes, all these cartoons and all this stuff that you find interesting is made by you too. Once again, you made this too. And it's made of you in a whole different image. See, it's like the Bible. The Bible wasn't trying to be physical. It was trying to be spiritual and metaphorical and just explain some things. That's like Dragon Ball Z.
Ki. So, Ki isn't very complicated in Dragon Ball, unlike a lot of other shonen series.
The Chi very often is translated as energy. Which energy? Well, the energy which is nourishing, making all of our lives possible. But why can't we realize it? Because you are paying attention on too much substance.
So real meditation is learning to be still. As the Bible says, be still and know that I am God. Be still and understand the I am is God.
We are all source energy. And source energy is pure positive goodness.
On a surface level, Ki is simply the thing we all have and can shoot beams with. However, there's actually a little more to that. Is the Japanese interpretation of Chi, the Chinese idea that all living beings have a vital source of energy. The most common English translation for it is simply energy.
Why are there so many misconceptions about Chi, especially in the West?
Also for myself, I was never interested in anything like Chi or energy in the first place. When I started my martial art training, it was this Kung Fu training, jumping high, making the acrobatics, throwing as many punches as possible in a certain amount of time. So purely physical related.
Yes.
Until I just also for myself realized the outside movement actually starts to happen way before somebody even sees it or you yourself sees it. It starts like with the mind.
Toriyama has implied that there are many parts to Ki, but he has only ever spoken of specifically 3: Genki, Shoki, and Yuki. Genki is the most well-known of these. You may have heard of it when referring to the Genki Dama. We can appreciate Genki shown through this series various times when the Genki Dama is formed, as we see that giving Genki makes one tired. Yuki is different from Genki, as it's courage. For example, when Gohan cowered at the face of Nappa, he was lacking Yuki. But when he finally gets the guts to face him, his Yuki rises. Toriyama has explained that people can encourage your Yuki to rise. For example, in the Tenkaichi Budokai, or martial arts tournaments, if people cheer for you, then your Yuki will rise. It may sound crazy, but Mr. Satan may actually have a fairly good Yuki at times when the world cheers for him. Shoki is the last form of Ki that Toriyama mentions, meaning right-mindedness. Think of this as like keeping cool under stress or being true to oneself. For example, when Nappa freaked out and attacked Goku without thinking straight, he lost Shoki. Yuki and Shoki are much less tangible than Genki, but regardless, meditation and calmlessness is a way to increase aspects of Ki. This can also allow you to sense others' Ki. Developing your Ki is essential as the series progresses.